Hey everyone, I'm doing another unboxing. This one is definitely a bigger shoebox. I definitely plan to show this box. I didn't think it would be this day, but been a little bit overwhelmed with trying to pack things up, having a teenage son and all that fun stuff, working nights and just, yeah, a little bit overwhelmed. And I actually didn't think of what today is, November 2nd. I don't know if this is really a good day to unbox this box, but I think I'm gonna anyway. This is the box I had started for my Nan, who passed away exactly to this day 1 year ago. It is definitely to honor her. And two of her most favorite things. Well, I wouldn't say most favorite. One is definitely a most favorite, but I coordinated with her favorite color. So it's for a girl 10 to 14. I was planning on making menstrual pads, but I honestly didn't think they would fit in the box. So I just now finished up something that I made and decided I think I can fit a little sewing kit with some fabric in here, and I did. So I think it's great. Even though she hated sewing, she was a knitter, not a sewer. But I think this young lady will hopefully have some use for the fabric that I had picked out for her menstrual pads. I do have some left over, so maybe this year coming, next year coming, I'll be able to make some. So, girl 10 to 14, I did wrap the shoebox with my cheating type of wrapping, as you can tell. Not that great, but I did wrap it up, and I did post some really pretty hummingbirds on the front. So this was one of her most favorite things that God has created was hummingbirds. So this is a hummingbird box with her favorite color also a lot throughout, which she calls it mauve. I call it purple, but I know there is technically a difference. Mauve is like this color right here. It's like a darkish reddish purple, but she sees purple. She called it mauve. So purple / mauve color. Hopefully this is what she will see when she opens it. She's got her pretty little sign here that she can, I'm going to move this out of the way because I'm going to need all the space I can possibly get. Okay. This is her plush, which I had actually bought for my Nan, and it's set on her shelf. So it's it's not dirty, but you know, when stuffed animals sit, they kind of collect the dust. I'll probably take a lint thingy to it, but this is it's in perfect condition. Still has the tag. It's a Wild Republic, and it does make noises. It has a real bird call, which sort of sounds like a hummingbird. And it's the ruby-throated hummingbird, which we have here. Yeah, so that's her little plush. She's got a skipping rope. She's got her soap that's in a soap saver. She's got a crank flashlight. I gave her a recorder. They don't have them in purple, but they have them in green, blue, and pink. So I picked the blue one. And this shoebox, it actually fit fully put together, but in the past with the standard boxes, they can come apart in 2 sections. And this case is a nice little reusable storage case for it. It does come with a fingering chart and a little cleaning rod. So I thought a recorder, you know, it's kind of birdy, sort of. It's music like a bird. This is what I made just last minute. This is the fabric that I had for her menstrual pads. Really pretty. But I didn't even think about it when I first started packing boxes with sunglasses, but this is a sunglass case for her sunglasses, and these are like a translucent purple, so to protect the lenses and so she can store them. Pretty easy thing to sew up, just basically like my drawstring bag, except, you know, size it narrower. This is her little sewing kit. So this is one of these, actually the bag is one of the sewing kits, the mini ones you can get at Walmart, but I had it emptied out because I emptied out all the stuff to kind of store everything in one spot. So she's got one of the long tape measures. I don't know how long it is, but 60-inch. So it's a 60-inch one. She's got 6 needles that I poked into a piece of felt. She's got an assortment of buttons. There's white, there's light blue, and purple in there. She's got white, black, and a dark purple thread. It's on a bobbin. She's got a thimble in there, right there. And she's got lots of safety pins there, some big ones and then some different smaller sizes. And this is her fabric, same fabric, so I just kind of wrapped it up and tied it like that. So it'd be nice and neat when the processing center goes through it. It's a little bit more than a fat quarter, so, you know, she should be able to make something out of it. She has a water bottle that is stuffed. She's got a purple scrunchie. She has this little purple organza bag that has 2 of these hair coils. She's got She's got 4 hair ties. She's got her pink cross necklace. And then she has some clips. See if I can get them all in my hand. There we go. So 2 purples, 1 sparkly, 1's polka dots, and then a blue one with purplish flowers. And then she's got 3 pencil sharpeners. One is a bird. She's got this keychain that is a whistle There is a light on there, and it is a compass as well. She's got 3 bouncy balls and 2 spiky balls. Let's see. She's got a little hygiene bag with her nail clippers, nail files, little nail brush, berry flavored lip balm, that's Minnie Mouse, and a little soft face scrubby in the back there. I think that's it. She has 2 pairs of underwear, a size 14, which was donated by Elena, and a women's small, I believe. She's got a glue stick. She's got her erasers, which is the only bird eraser I had was an owl. Close enough, but it's still a bird. She has a bag, and I made this bag. Now, this bag, I actually literally started to make it for my nan. But I think I decided to make it. I was at the fabric store, and I seen they had panels on sale. And they had this one panel. Sometimes I will buy a panel if they have like blocks of pictures. Like I've done it to, I did a bag with a lion on it, and I made it a pocket, the front. I just sewed the panel on to the bag to make a pocket. I forget what other ones I made. I think I made a few more. But if they have like blocks of pictures, then, and if it's a good price, of course, then I'll buy it to make it into bags. So they had this panel that I literally cut into pieces. I used the border, and I used 2 of the square panels that were in it. So I do have some of it left, probably to make another bag. I'm not sure, but I honestly did not make this in time. I did not complete this in time to give to my grandmother, but I did complete it for this box. So I hope she really enjoys it and has good use. I'm sure she has good use for it. The only thing I don't like about this is that the panels, when I sewed the edges, they went right crooked. The panel went right crooked, both of them, and I don't know why. But so either way, she can. I don't know. There's no front and no back, so so I put this border around the top. This actually did kind of take a little bit longer than my other bags, but and I found this really nice purple fabric too. So I added this border onto this, and then this is one of the panels. You can't really tell in this picture, but it does go crooked. It kind of goes like this, which I'm not really liking, but so that's one of them. And then on the back, she has that one, which they're actually really pretty. They're really nice quality prints on the fabric. And then, of course, they are pockets. So she has 2 pockets, 1 pocket on the outside of each. And I did put 2 snaps on the top of her bag, because this is a bigger bag than I normally make. But I think it's really nice. I hope she enjoys it, and has good use for it. So that's her bag. She has a pencil case. Let's see. Inside her pencil case, normally all the normal stuff, but she has a pair of scissors. I was going to stick in a pair of little sewing scissors, but since she has these, I figured, you know, she has scissors, so it's fine. She has her pencils, some purple ones, a blue one, and then this one has music notes on it. I gave her 3 gel pens, a green sparkly, a purple, and a blue. I gave her a purple pen. I gave her a black and red pen, a blue highlighter, a purple ruler, this little mini pen. I don't know what color ink it is, actually. It might be colored. I'm not sure. And this little Sharpie, really pretty purple pastel. No, you can't see it. It's like the chisel tip marker. So that's in her pencil case. I also gave her, I didn't even really remember, I gave her a bead kit. So she has the really thin, stretchy cord, which I had to find online. Could not find it. It's not in any of our dollar stores. And this is her bead kit. I also gave her some of the wire cord in blue and purple. So it's like really thin. And she doesn't even, like, you know, she can make like a pretty sun catcher or something out of it to hang. And these are her beads, which is, they're a mix. They're definitely a mix of, I had 2 or 3 sets of these. I got them at Walmart, and they came in this little pillow type plastic box, and they had an assortment of, like, you know, these are fuzzy. There was assortment. There was a purple set, which are really pretty, and then there was a blue set, which are down at the bottom, and then the light blue. I think there's 3 different sets in here. Like, they don't come with very many beads, but, and then I might have put, I don't remember how many bead kits are in here. I might have put some smaller beads in here. Well, there are smaller beads, but silvers, blues, light blues, really pretty. I really like those beads. So she has a bead kit. She's got this little organza bag. It's kind of difficult to find hummingbird things. But this was a little bird figure set. Not the best quality, but so it has one of the sets. They have different birds in them, but one comes with a flower and this little hummingbird, which kind of just, I guess, sits on the flower like that. You almost have to balance it, but just a cute little decoration type thing. Also for her bead kit, I gave her these little little pliers to help hold the wire. She has a foldable frisbee. She has this tedious micro block set, which I actually, this is my second one. I actually put this together myself, my other one, but I super glued it as I put it together because they can be pretty, you know, if you knock it, if you hit it, it will fall apart because they're so tiny. And I gave it to my Nan, which obviously I have it back now, but so I decided to give this little girl one. Hopefully she has a lot of patience. It is a hummingbird. They are very, very tiny pieces. but they are really pretty. She has a pair of shoes. I've had these shoes for quite a while, not wondering when to put them in a box. They are a size 5, so that's like, I don't know if they really, they're like a little bit too big, too small, sorry, for me. So I got them on sale. They are really pretty flats. They are purple and sparkly. Well, they're more mauve actually. And they are packed a little bit. This one has, she's got a little bralette in this one. You're not going to be able to see everything here. This one has, she has a foldable fan in blue. She has a hairband that has a blue flower on it. And she has a pair of low-cut socks. So those were in her shoes. I also gave her 2 pairs of the flat no-show sock liner type things. They're a lot easier to wear with flats than socks. She has colored pencils. For her recorder, I made her a songbook. I laminated it, and she, it was kind of, I had to kind of brainstorm and search how to put the book together, because I didn't want it to staple it, because it's, you know, it's small, and but of course now that I have a long stapler, I could have easily stapled it together, but I found these little, I don't know what you call them, but they're for binding books. They're for binding pages. So they're little rings, and I laminated everything so it would last longer. I just found these songs on, I just searched recorder, sheet, music, instruction type, whatever. I can't remember. So she's got 4 different songs she can learn. Hot Cross Buns, Merrily We Roll Along, Amazing Grace, and Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. And it shows the notes and where to put your fingers for the notes. So hopefully she'll have fun with that with her recorder. She's got a little pad of paper. I'm not sure where it came from. It's not very much on it, but it has a hummingbird on it, so just a little pad of lined paper. She has a journal. I thought this would be a nice journal for her. It says follow your dreams, and it has a bookmark itself, little ribbon bookmarks, but I decided to give her this bookmark, which I actually did give to my Nan at one time. So it has come back to me, and I decided to give it to her. And on the back it's also a ruler, 6 inches, which is cool. So I hope she enjoys her journal. I stuck this little plain paper notebook in there as well. She's got a pink and blue marker for her dry erase mat. She has a purple washcloth She has 2 spoons, which need to go in a snack bag. This is how long this has been packed. And 2 toothbrushes. One has a cap and a comb, which also needs a bag because the cell phone bags are actually great, but when you think about it, they're not going to last long for storage wise. So I need to give them a reusable storage bag. I guess I don't need to, but I want to. She has her lined notebook and her blank one, which I added a cute little hummingbird sticker to. And her blank one is her stickers. Let's see. She has these really cool ones I found at a Dollarama. They were assortment of birds, and they're kind of 3D. Like they have a stuck-out sticker, so they kind of stand out when you put them on something. So she's got 2 hummingbirds. I have no room. She has, let's see, she's got 4 skateboard stickers. This one has faith. This one is Jesus loves you. This one says be strong and courageous. And I really like this one because it kind of relates with the life of my Nan. It says, God didn't promise days without pain, laughter without sorrow, or nor sun without rain. But he did promise strength for the day, comfort for the tears, and light for the way. And I added these stickers. Were actually contributed from Joan. That one sort of looks like a hummingbird. I really don't think it is one, but it's just got a long skinny beak, so it kind of looks like one. Kind of looks like one. I splurged on these stickers because, you know, some hummingbird things are hard to find. And if they're hard to find, I will splurge sometimes. I'm trying to find something to oh, I'll use this. They are, I found them at Michael's. I don't remember how much I paid for them, but they weren't just, I think they were under $5, but they weren't like $1. But I think they're kind of worth it. They're very, very pretty butterflies. Hummingbirds. And some are 3D. Really pretty. And I also gave her this little coloring, it's like a card. It's like hard cardstock. Just little Bible verses that you can color. Love never fails, 1 Corinthians 13:8. It does have a bird on it. That might be why I picked it out. She has a Hummingbirds book, which for some reason, I know this was donated to me off Amazon. I'm 99% sure I didn't buy it myself. I remember unpackaging it, and for some reason, the contributor, it's not on my list because I keep a list of who gives me what, who sends me what, so I can keep track easily, and it's not on my list. And I looked through my little packing slips that come with gifts, and I couldn't find it. So I'm kind of just in a brain freeze on who donated this book to me, and I'm terribly, terribly sorry that I cannot remember. This is why I make the list, but for some reason this one is not on the list. But it is a beautiful book on hummingbirds, and it gives lots of facts on them, where they're from, you know, what they eat, their sound, their movement, their little babies, feeding them, population. Really pretty, really cute book. I apologize if you are watching this and you donated to me. Please tell me if it was you. I think I'm going to go back to my Amazon videos and see if I can track it down. But I'm terribly sorry that I cannot remember. It was quite early in the year, I believe. So anyways, beautiful book donated by someone very, very nice. She's got some coloring pages. So, and there's a how to draw a hummingbird. That sort of looks like her little hummingbird figure with her flower. I Heart Crafty Things has really nice coloring pages, and I was very impressed with the hummingbird ones. They're a little bit simple, but they're still really, really nice. Some ones they have are kind of almost scary, but the hummingbird ones are really nice. She has a dry erase mat, which I actually kept it as simple as possible so she would have room to write and draw on. And I included Psalm 91:4 on this one. He will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. So I thought that was quite fitting. Lastly, she has a purple bandana and our Christmas card / letter, which I talked about a little bit about my Nan in it. Hopefully she can read it or translate it. I feel okay. I'll share this with you. I wrote, this box is a very special box in memory / honor of my grandmother, who passed away last November. She loved hummingbirds and the color purple. Hummingbirds only come here in the warm months and leave for the cold months, but my Nan loved putting feed out for them and watching them. One year, she had over 30 coming to her feeders, and that's actually a lot, like for around here. She was very special to me. She went through a lot of heartaches and pain, but God helped her through every time. She never gave up. She never gave up on her faith in God. On her last night with us, she even told us there were angels in the room. True story. When things seem impossible, just keep praying. He will guide you and comfort you. And I shared, beside our picture, I shared a picture of me and my Nan. And on the back, I put some pictures. I can't get rid of these things. It's just with the program, but I put some pictures of hummingbirds that I took. This one was at my Nan's. This one was at my Nan's. And oh yeah, that one was at my Nan's too. And these ones were at my place. So that completes this wonderful hummingbird shoebox in honor of my Nan. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope this little girl, if she doesn't have Jesus in her heart, I hope that this inspires her too, and no matter what happens in her life, that God will get her through because God definitely did come through for my Nan every single time. She went through so much, and not just health-wise, relationship-wise, and lots of experiences, and the devil was seriously trying to get her so much. And I was thinking last night, I've heard the expression or the question, why do bad things happen to good people? And it was something that I could never really answer. And when I thought about it, I didn't know. I didn't understand it either. But when I think about my Nan, I feel that, and I think me and Mom had a chat about this too, but bad things happens to good people because, now this is just my opinion, but, and my belief, and my mom's also, but I feel that the bad things are the devil trying to take us away from God. And to me, that makes the most sense why bad things happen to good people, because the devil's not going to work as hard on ones he already has. He's going to fight and fight for the ones that are following Jesus. And that makes the most sense to me. And my grandmother is the perfect example, because she has gone through so much. And like, usually when something bad happens, the first thing that people do is blame God, or say, why would you do this to me? Why would you let this happen? But people don't want to take fault for their own choices. A lot of things, are out of our control, but a lot of things are also consequences to our choices, and the roads we take. God is in control of everything, but as human beings, he gave us free will. He gave us the right to make our own choices. So, not saying blame yourself for everything, but to me that makes the most sense. And yeah, my Nan is the perfect example. She's gone through so much. She had 3 loves of her life. I never met my real grandfather. He died in a car accident when I think he was in his 20s. But they were already married and had their 2 children, one of my mom. Her second husband, which was definitely my grampy, and I was Grampy's girl, he was in the World War II, and I was too young to understand. And if he was still alive when I was old enough, I would, to this day, I would want to know, I would ask him about it, but he was definitely not one to talk about it, because that's pretty much the norm when it comes to the stuff like that. But he was very special to me. And her third husband was also, we had a different relationship, a different bond, but was also very special to me. And she went through all those 3 marriages. All of them passed before her. She went through losing a child at the age of 18 months. She did have 3 children, not 2. And a lot of health issues, heart problems. You know, she came down with diabetes. She didn't make the most wisest choices, but you know, they were hers to make. So you know, so with diabetes and not eating right, her kidneys started to fail. She ended up having cancer a few times, actually, a few different cancers. But just to wrap it up, she never, I don't know if she ever blamed God, but she might have, she could have definitely, you know, be angry with him or upset with him, but her faith never faltered. And that is a Christian that I want to what is the word? When you, like a role model. She is the Christian example that I strive to be now. So I thank my Nan and for the life that she had and the example of being a Christian regardless of what comes. She was definitely the best example. So anyways, this video is very long. I usually don't plan to talk a lot, but once I get talking, you know, that's what happens. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this box. I hope it inspires you. I hope it maybe helps someone in some way that, you know, no matter what, God is still with you. And keep your hope and faith in Him. Because if not, then you know what will happen. So take care and God bless.